Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here. Once again, we're back in Beam. It's been so long. I know, I'm sorry. I've been in the middle of a move, and I'm still not, fully done. We're, at a house for, before we get a house. We're not exactly homeless, but we're not exactly homed either. Whatever. Point is, I have been working on a lot of things. We will go over the most obvious first, and that is that I have uh, change the CRD suspension on CRD to now be gray instead of red, so it's less eye piercing. No performance changes for the CRD suspension, it is still the same. Still using my manual with clutch suspension. Or gearbox, I mean, manual with clutch gearbox. I figured if I showed this off, but I do have a fully standardized chassis that you can use for leagues now. So we have the standardized league chassis, we have the engine placement option, you can go front or rear engine. And the engines we have here are the 540 cubic inch engines, the 555 Hemi, and the 6.6 Duramax. And those can all be used for leagues and stuff. They are all balanced and retuned to be around 1500 horsepower. So if you ever wanted to do a very fair racing setup and didn't want anyone having 3000 extra horsepower, this will be the fix to that. And for right now, the manual with clutch gearbox is the only one offered, but if you get the specialized chassis add-ons pack, as a set bonus, you do get the regular automatic transmission as well, if you don't want to use manual with clutch. But if you want to force people to use manual with clutch, only install adjustable add-ons. So now we're automatic with torque converter. You can see we're moving on our own instead of being in place because the clutch is being held. It is still a 3-speed, so you get some extra wheel speed if you want. Or you can tune it to be the same, so you don't. And then, likewise, all the same things happen up front as well. So if we do a front engine placement by having the front engines pack installed, looks like we need a fuel tank. So let's give it a fuel tank. There we go. Just regular fuel tank will be fine. And then this is the front Ford engine. We also have the front Merlin and now the front Hemi and Duramax as well. And I will say the CRD suspension in black and gray, guys, does look really good. And I figured if I shut off the front Hemi and stuff, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. The front Hemi is exactly as you would expect. It is the Hemi in all its glory, but now it is up front. And you notice these sounds with the flames showing out the headers, I have made that a separate sound option now, so if you want flame spitting headers but don't want them to be upsweeps only, now all you have to do is go to sounds and do Blackmagic Sounds V2 flames. So now even regular MagnaFlows will have flames, and that's pretty cool actually. I like that. That's not what we're here to see though. You saw the thumbnail. Here it is. I have been working on something insane. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever done, in my eyes at least. Let's go ahead and get rid of sway bars for the back because they are not done yet. And I wish I could hide what else is not done, but it's good enough to drive. It'll just be really funny looking. And I do want to get this update video out because, well, it's been a while. I'm getting rid of the flags because they're not where they're supposed to be. So, get rid of this, get rid of that. There we go. This is 6x6 suspension. It is fully functional, except for the 4 links, and I don't know why the rearmost drive shaft doesn't drive or shaft, but, yep. We got rear steering for all 4 rear tires. We got drive for all 4 rear tires, but the 4 links, they don't know what to link to, so they're 1.5 links. Oh. I would have landed that fine if, you know, I didn't do that, but, never mind. They do still need work. I'm not sure what I need to get them to not grab onto each other so often. But that'll be something I fix in due time. And obviously right now this has the regular Ford engine. I do have a much bigger engine planned for this, as you may have seen from my community posts or from my Discord server, my teasers. But that engine's not even close to being in game yet, so I think I have the option for it. Yeah, it's the Daimler-Benz engine, but it's not even, like, the model's not in game yet, so it'll just be a clone of the Ford engine, so. There's still some work to be done. The 4 links need to actually work. But the suspension, the steering, the tires, the axles, they all work. Boing. And you can see they do break. Like the tires and stuff break off. They're not like linked to the regular tire position. They're middle tires. They're fully separate. They're fully breakable on their own. And that was quite the undertaking. That did take a long time to figure out. And also what took a long time to figure out was the, well, the rear tires were just not spawning. Like, not the model, not in the J-beam, just nothing. And for a long time I couldn't figure out why that would be, because otherwise the chassis looked fairly complete and ready to go. But, you know, it just wasn't working. However, with a little bit of trial and error, I was able to figure out how to split the differential to work properly. And I remembered I needed to actually correctly call the nodes that it's searching for, so. Basically, spelling errors are bad, and I'm bad, so I did a spelling error, and that's why it wasn't working. Always double check. And there's this really cool site that I use, actually, like a text difference finder. Because there's one or two things that I didn't change from like the regular naming to the new naming it should be, and that saved my bacon. Anyways, the idea for this long chassis is to have like a semi or something on it, like the new stabilizer. I assume you've been watching Beam Monsters to keep yourself up to date. With regular base mod stuff. Yep, we can even break the rear drive shaft, separate of anything else. So that's really cool to see. We can break the suspension, the 4 links, I would assume, once they're working. Yeah. And from inside the cab, you don't even notice. So yeah, that's been what I've been working on. The League chassis is ready to go. The front engine stuff is ready to go. The Hemi's ready to go. And the 6x6 chassis, I am not sure when this will be out. Probably not this update because you can obviously tell it's still got a lot of work to do. But it'll be out probably either next update or at the very least as a hotfix, but not this update. So, as for when this update's coming out, I gave a time frame of like May before, and that was wrong because moving. So now the new time frame is end of this month or early July. I just got a couple more skins to put in that I want to put in, and work in progress features that are still broken, like the 6x6 and maybe the front customizable Merlin that I want to do. That'll have to be next update because it's just too much work to do for now. Otherwise, that's about it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and this big thing will be coming soon. Thanks, Cambria. I'll see you all in the future.